Atllas, the object that defies physics. Hey everyone, for those following the saga of 3iATLAS here on the channel, get ready, because what happened over the past few weeks could forever change the way we understand the universe. 3iATLAS, the mysterious interstellar object that's been observed for months, passed its perihelion on October 29th, the point closest to the Sun, and from that moment on, everything got even stranger. The data coming in from observatories are leaving astronomers baffled, including the renowned Harvard professor Avi Loeb, who said publicly that he has never seen anything like it. We're talking about non-gravitational acceleration, trajectory deviations, and a brightness that defies explanation. Get ready, because what comes next sounds like science fiction, but it's real. The impossible shift. On October 29th, the ALMA telescope, located in Chile's Atacama Desert, made a discovery that shocked the scientific community. 3iATLAS was 4 arcseconds away from its predicted position in all orbital simulations. 4 arcseconds may sound tiny, less than the diameter of a coin seen from kilometers away, but in space that difference equals hundreds of kilometers of deviation. That can only mean one thing: 3iATLAS is being accelerated by something other than the Sun's gravity. This kind of non-gravitational acceleration has been seen before in comets, but never this strong and without any visible emission of material. In other words, there's a force acting on 3iATLAS that we can't identify, and that for modern physics is a massive problem. The impossible blue glow. While ALMA tracked 3iATLAS's movement, 3 other observatories, SOHO, Stereo and GO-19, recorded an unprecedented phenomenon. 3iATLAS suddenly brightened explosively, becoming bluer than the Sun itself. In decades of comet observation, nothing like this has ever been seen. The blue light indicates energetic emission in a spectrum that doesn't match vaporized ice or reflected dust, which is what normally happens with comets. This was catalogued as the 9th official anomaly of 3iATLAS, but what comes next could be the 10th, and perhaps the most important one of all. The final test, December 2025. On December 19th, 2025, 3iATLAS will make its closest approach to Earth. This will be the best opportunity ever to study it. If the acceleration measurements are correct, it should have lost about 15% of its total mass, roughly 5 billion tons of material. That would create a massive debris cloud, visible even to amateur telescopes. But if that cloud doesn't appear, we'll have the 10th anomaly, an object that accelerates without losing mass. And that, my friends, is not compatible with the known laws of cometary physics. Avi Loeb's theory. Harvard's professor Avi Loeb, one of the world's most respected scientists, suggested that 3iATLAS's close pass by the Sun opened a unique opportunity to study solar gravitational lensing effects. Basically, the Sun's gravity can bend the light coming from 3iATLAS, and that deflection might reveal if the object has unusual properties, for example, if it's hollow, metallic, or highly reflective. Loeb's calculations indicate a deflection of 0.27 arcseconds, small but detectable. And if this measurement confirms an anomaly in shape or density, we might be facing the first solid evidence of a technological interstellar object. A quick recap. Where did 3iATLAS come from? To grasp the magnitude of this story, we need to go back a bit. 3iATLAS is the 3rd interstellar object ever confirmed by science. The other 2 were Oumuamua, discovered in 2017, and Borisov in 2019. But 3iATLAS is different in every possible way. It's 1,000,000 times more massive than Oumuamua and 1,000 times larger than Borisov. To put that in perspective, if Oumuamua were the size of a ping-pong ball, 3iATLAS would be the size of a 20-story building. And beyond being enormous, it's absurdly fast, faster than any other known object from outside the solar system. Statistically, the chance of something being that large and that fast at the same time is less than 0.1%. It's like finding someone who's both the tallest and the fastest person on Earth. The 9 anomalies of 3iATLAS. Let's recap the 9 anomalies that make 3iATLAS completely unprecedented. 1. Impossible trajectory. It follows a retrograde orbit, opposite the direction of planetary motion, but aligned within 5 degrees of the ecliptic plane. Probability, 0.2%. The solar jet. Between July and August 2025, 3iATLAS emitted a jet toward the Sun, the opposite of any natural comet, which always points away from it. 3. Extreme size and velocity, larger and faster than all known interstellar objects. Probability, 0.1%. 4. Planetary synchronization. Passed near Mars, Venus and Jupiter, becoming invisible from Earth exactly at perihelion. Chance of this by coincidence, 0.005%. 5. Anomalous metallic composition. Spectroscopic analysis showed nickel-iron ratios similar to industrial alloys produced on Earth. 6. Almost no water. Normal comets contain 60–80% ice. 3iATLAS has only 4%. It's like finding an iceberg made of rock. 7. Extreme negative polarization. The light reflected by 3iATLAS behaves uniquely, with a polarization pattern never seen in natural objects. 8. WOW signal direction. It came from the same region of the sky where in 1977 the famous WOW radio signal was detected. Coincidence? Maybe. But the 9-degree angular margin is intriguing. 9. Blue brightness. As it neared the sun, it became bluer than the star itself. No one can explain it. And now's a 10th anomaly may be emerging. Acceleration without mass loss. The challenge to science. With so many anomalies stacking up, scientists around the world are re-examining models of comets and interstellar bodies. So far, no natural hypothesis explains everything. Each theory solves one puzzle and creates two more. Could 3iATLAS be something technological? An ancient probe, perhaps, sent by a distant civilization. Loeb doesn't claim that, but true to the scientific method, he says, when the data don't fit existing theories, it's our duty to consider new hypotheses. That's how science has always advanced. Galileo, Einstein, Hawking all challenged consensus before being recognized. Maybe we're witnessing the same thing again, with 3iATLAS forcing humanity to take another step toward understanding the cosmos. What if it's technological? Imagine for a moment that 3iATLAS isn't just a natural body. If it's artificial, even partially, that means we're not alone. We wouldn't just be detecting extraterrestrial life, but technological intelligence, a civilization capable of sending interstellar objects through space for centuries or millennia. Maybe 3iATLAS is an artifact, a ship, a fragment, an abandoned solar sail, or even a form of autonomous technology designed to explore galaxies. But even if everything turns out to have a natural explanation, 3iATLAS is already a new kind of cosmic object, something that expands the boundaries of modern astrophysics. The countdown. The coming months will be decisive. As December approaches, telescopes worldwide are preparing. ALMA, JWST, VLT, and a fleet of smaller observatories are all turning their eyes to the same patch of sky. The observations could answer questions that have echoed since 2017, when Oumuamua passed through our system and vanished without answers. This time we get a second chance, and what we discover about 3iATLAS may redefine our understanding of the very origin of intelligent life in the universe. Think about it. In just one decade, we've observed 3 interstellar visitors, each stranger than the last. If 3iATLAS is natural, it will mark the discovery of a new type of cosmic body, something that challenges our definitions of comets and asteroids. But if it's artificial, then we're witnessing the first indirect contact with another civilization. Either way, one thing is certain. The story of 3iATLAS is already a milestone in modern science. And the most fascinating part, we won't have to wait centuries for answers. Within weeks, we might know whether the debris cloud exists, whether the blue glow returns, and whether the acceleration continues without mass loss. Get ready. December is shaping up to be the most important month in contemporary astronomy. So what do you think? An anomalous comet, alien technology, or something completely new beyond our imagination? Leave your theories in the comments and subscribe to follow every new chapter in this story. Because what's coming next might be the most extraordinary moment in human history. 3iATLAS is coming, and it might change everything.